Hi everybody and welcome back to Megaman Battle 5 Team Colonel. Now, in the last episode we went ahead and checked out the net, got our Navi customizer, and yeah, and now we're gonna go ahead and explore this old mine hiding in the back with everybody. What could possibly go wrong exploring an old abandoned mine? You know, there's definitely not clearly, hardware, stuff that could go wrong. Dex, hold up, will ya? Whoa. You know, the fact that this thing could possibly collapse because it's been abandoned for so many years and the upkeep has been not at all consistent. Incredible, ain't it? Is this the old mine Yai was talking about? It sure is. Once an active old mine, now it's entirely abandoned. The tunnels dug long ago form a vast maze. So don't go in there because it looks decrepit already. I know. This will be the Dex's expedition team's next conquest. Yippee! Yay! I don't remember joining any expedition team, but it sounds fun. Yeah! Alright everybody, be ready for anything. Next stop, the deep dark reaches of this cavernous maze. How about no? Fellow explorers, onward, march. Also, do your PETs even have a flashlight? That's a good question. Huh? Yikes! Are you okay? Hello? Dex, is everybody okay? Yeah, we're fine. This hole is connected to the old mine. We'll look for an exit. Okay, I'll come looking for you. We'll need to stay in contact with each other. Is your sub BET working? It's working. I'll contact you if anything happens. See you soon. Be careful. Lan, then you're going into the old mine? Sure am, Megaman. Okay, be careful. And now this is something I've honestly never exactly... Also, real quick, just if we come over here to this wheelbarrow, you can get a power up for a regular up. But for real, how does this even work? And why is it there? Why does the ground just collapse underneath them? It really doesn't make any sense. But anyway, if we come over to the elevator, an elevator once used by the miners, it might still work. Turn it on? Yeah. The elevator's turned on. Door. This door is locked. I think it's an electronic lock, Lan. Let's see if we can find the key to for it around here. Now we gotta do that? Really? I mean, I know exactly where it is, so it's not like it's hard to get to, but just... Also, is one thing is because sometimes well, not sometimes, I forget this every time. Well, okay, I don't forget doing this specific action, it's just difficult to remember if it's this one or another one. So if we come over to this crane here, I think it is... So it close reveals that its key has been left behind. Try to turn it on? Yes. After the crane starts making a terrible sound, it would be wise to leave it alone. Yeah, so if we turn that on, then we can just access an extra area in the net later, so... Always good to get some items, but other than that, it's pretty much useless to go up there. Well, until a little bit later in the game, but we're not going to have access to that for a good bit. So yeah, it's just one of those types of things. So if we come and talk to this Navi here, what's the trouble, kid? Ah, you wish to unlock that door? It should open with my item, the mine key. But I can't just give it away. Would 1,000 zeni seem like a fair price? Sure. Then 1,000 zeni it is. Thanks. Here, now's the mine key. Is yours to keep. That'll allow me to eat for a while. Thanks, kid. Ring! Lan, it's your phone. Dex, where are you? We're still in the old mine. We're heading in the direction of a breeze. Gotcha, be careful in there. You bet. We'll contact you later. Megaman, time to check out. Let's find Dex. Roger. Yeah, before everything starts to go horribly wrong, because like I said, a bunch of kids exploring an old decrepit mine is clearly a recipe for something that's going to go amazingly well. It's unlocking. Why does it take so long to just open the door? If we come over here, we can get an HP memory because, you know, knowing where to find things. Ironically, is a fun story that y'all might laugh at. Is when I first played this game, hey, I bet this door will open with that mine key we got earlier. I'll connect my PET. Whoa, there are viruses in here. But ironically, and I'll explain this more when we get further into the dungeon, because yes, this is going to be a dungeon, if that wasn't already, you know, clear. I just completely screwed that up. Yay! But one thing that I always disliked about this game when I played it on the original GBA is Mega Man, he is your most powerful combatant. Even, like, it's only the early game where he's pretty weak. Okay, let's get rolling. Rumble, rumble. What's that sound? Yikes, an earthquake! Whew, it stopped. Wait, I wonder if everybody's alright. Dex! Dex, are you okay? Yeah, we're still in one piece, dude. Really? Good. We'd be in big trouble if this place caved in. Yeah, that's probably why you shouldn't have gone exploring in the first place. That's for sure. Be careful, Lan. Yeah, you too. I also say this, but at the same time I also know what's hiding at the end of this thing. But yeah, one thing that I was saying earlier is Mega Man in this game is definitely your most powerful combatant out of all of the Navis that you can control in both versions of the game. Anyway, Adore with the Mind Key, viruses, blah, blah, blah. But when I was younger, I never actually found anything to help power up Mega Man. And at the time, I had also played the game. Me and my older sister were both playing the game, like, kind of at the same time. Because she had the Team Proto Man version, and I had gotten Team Colonel a bit later after she had gotten the game. So, we were always hopeless with Mega Man. Like, we had gotten to the end of the game, but in Liberation missions and such, alright, let's get moving. Mega Man would be our, like, least favorite to use, because, you know, whoa, another earthquake, but why so many? This is massive. Take cover, dude. Whew, it finally stopped, but it doesn't seem... But doesn't their frequency seem strange to you? It sure does, Lan. Another phone call. Lan, it's your phone. Lan, do you read something's wrong? Do you read something's wrong with the sub-PET? Not just old mine, even mine. Yeah, it's not too. Well, Dex, disconnected. Mega Man, let's hurry and find them. Hold on just a little longer, guys. But yeah, it is definitely for like the later Liberation missions, we could not handle anything. Also, let's take a quick detour in here to this AC air purifier thing. So, I'm pretty sure it's an air purifier. But we were hopeless when it came to using Mega Man. We were pretty bad at using, like, proper chip folders. My older sister, because, you know, she had a more developed brain, because, yeah, she was, like, 4 years older than me. So, she knew how to actually listen to rules and do programming better until I had actually gotten around to learning it myself. I was just better at the battling aspect compared to her. But the funny thing that I will always laugh at is we were so hopeless with using Mega Man, and realistically it just came down to the fact that we were just bad at the game. Honestly, is thinking back on it, because, like, I mean, granted, you know, you get better at games with age, it's just kind of how it works, you know, because, you know, your brain just maps things out, like, it's just kind of how it is, which isn't really that big of a deal. But I just find it so funny that, you know, I eventually found out, like, Mega Man is, like, the best character that you can have on your team. And I remember just having all these memories where I'm just like, ugh, constantly losing him and just having to go through, you know, Liberation missions without him. Like, because almost every other time he would end up falling in battle. And if you... This probably won't get shown until, like, the very last Liberation mission that we do. Ring! Lane, it's your phone. It's Dex. The connection's been restored. Dex! Are you alright? Yeah, we're okay. But not for long. Not for long, what do you mean? During that last quake, the doors shut and trapped us in. It's shut tight with an electronic lock. Gotcha, sit tight. I'll be there before you know it. Cool, Lane. Don't keep us waiting. You bet. I forgot how many cutscenes there were in this cave. Yikes! Dex, what happened? A drill just busted through the ceiling. Youch, it's raining rocks. At this rate, the ceiling will cave in on us. A drill came through the ceiling. So that's what all those quakes were. The question is who's controlling the drill? If we knew that, we could shut it off. You're right, Dex. Hold out just a little longer. Okay, Lan, ball's in your court. Leave it to me. Let's go, Mega Man. I mean, they're trapped in a room without any navies, and they only have their sub-PETs. What are you going to do other than just dodge rocks? Or take cover? Anyway. Stop that this instant! Oh my, he won't listen to a word I say. Who goes there? that seems to be a familiar face that we kind of can't see now that I think about it, but you'll see in a minute. Stop that drill! My friends are below it. Lan? Aren't you Lan? It's me, Pride. Pride? You mean Princess Pride? The Princess of Creamland? What are you doing here? We need Magna Metal for research. We're doing on a new PET in Creamland. I heard that this island has a vast supply of it. Well, that's fine, Princess, but I need you to stop the drill. I can't. I sent my Navi Nightman inside the drill to activate it, and into the old mine Magna Metal. But the powerful magnetism of the Magna Metal has driven Nightman berserk. What? Then how can we stop the drill? See those control boxes? Yes. Why do we need to go around all four? If you jack in and press the control switches inside, you'll activate a manual shutdown. There are 4 boxes. To stop the drill, you'll have to press all 4 switches. Shoot, this could be trouble. Let's go, Mega Man. Roger, jack me in. Lan, it's up to you. Oh, and another phone call. Lan, it's your phone. Lan, help us. And right below the drill. Eek! Help! Ironically, if you play the DS version of this, they actually have they change up the sprites depending on the situation of like what's going on, and it is just a little longer. I'll have you out in no time. Mega Man, look for the control switches. Jack in, Mega Man, execute. But some of their pictures for this situation specifically are pretty hilarious. I highly recommend that you just kind of take a look at them. Anyway, I haven't seen you around here before. You'll need this program for this area. Anyway, we got the drill prog. This program was made for the Navis who work here. With it, you can smash rocks like that one over there. It's easy to smash rocks. Press the control pad toward the rock and press the A button. Rock color indicates hardness. Hit the A button repeatedly to smash hard rocks. Try it out on that rock over there. Go ahead and give it a good bash. So yeah, there are 3 types of rocks and then 6 types of rocks total. So you have like these cracked rocks that take like nothing. But then you also have the yellow or gold rocks, the silver or gray ones, and then you have the black, or I guess kind of like a navy blue. I don't know. I've never had like a definitive color on them. So, but yeah, and the order goes, and pretty much just how I just listed them, is the weakest to the hardest, and then if they're cracked, they take less damage, but if they're not, like, whole rocks, then you're going to have to take, like, quite a few hits. That'll be useful to have, an invisible ship. And because I just completely missed doing this, we're going to get to it after I get through this area, is actually how I'm going to do it. So, once we get through this first box, and I'm able to explain all of this, just because I kind of realized this a little bit late, even though I had been planning this out all day. So that's fun. But, you know, sometimes mistakes happen. We're humans. It's whatever. Kinda, I guess. But we'll show off what happens in the Team Proto Man story. Or at least that side of the conversation in just a moment. So. Or maybe I'll just edit around as to what happened. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. You guys will just probably see it as it goes. So maybe you'll hear future me that does the Team Proto Man side and explain it as just like, hey, I was dumb, here's this. And then you'll hear me talking about it like, you know, letting future me just bash my current past self. I don't know. Talking about it in this type of context is very weird because, you know, you're referring to yourself in the future tense and then having to refer to your current situation as the past tense, and then it just gets all messed up and you don't know, like, which is where, because it's just, is it the current, is it the future, I mean, I know which one it is, it's just, it's all over the place, man. I'm just, my brain's still recovering from everything, so that's still fun. Ironically enough, is something interesting is, I finally have been cleared to go back to my actual job, or at least my job outside of doing this, because this is just fun to do. I wouldn't really consider this a job, so. But yeah, it's actually nice to finally be able to get out of my apartment after being just stuck inside a hospital and then stuck inside my apartment for a total of 5 weeks, almost. So, yay! The drill's control system. Mega Man, press the control switch. The drill's slowed down. One. Hey, everybody, and, well, you know, time to do the Team Proto Man side of the story, so... Eek! That CEO just makes me downright mad. What a lousy fool. Who goes there? Hey, you! Stop that drill! Huh? Stop that drill right now! Stop that drill, please! Now that's better. I'm 29 years old. Maybe twice your age, so I do pay a little respect. Besides, what are you doing here? I have stress to work off. Just leave me alone. Wait, listen to me, please. My friends are down below that drill. Why should I care? Your friends had no business wandering in here anyway. You're right, but they're in danger, please! If you're that set on stopping this electro drill, then do it yourself. See those control boxes? Yes, we're going over this a second time. If you jack in and press the control switches inside, you'll activate the manual shutdown. There are 4 boxes. To stop the drill, you have to press all 4 switches. Shoot, this could be trouble. Let's go, Mega Man. Roger, jack me in. Think of it as a punishment for interrupting my de-stress session, and for not saying please. Ring! And then we get pretty much the same conversation from Dex. So, yeah. Land, help us! Yes, because you're down below the drill, because we decided to wander into a mine, but that was a bad idea. The real question is if, you know, Land didn't stay behind a little bit, how completely screwed would we be? Just a little longer, I'll have you out in no time. Mega Man, look for the control switches. Check in, Mega Man, execute. The real thing is, though, you know, without Land, just... half the reason why Land doesn't get into trouble is because he just gets lucky with not being in the area that his friends are in when they get into shit. But anyway, that's this side of the Team Proto Man story, so... yeah, I'll be back with the boss fight, which, well, is in the next episode, so I kind of just ruined that. Anyway, well, back over to Team Colonel. Transition! Okay, we've activated one of the control switches. Any better, Dex? The drill slowed down a bit, but we're still in big trouble. Don't worry, Dex, Melee, we'll get through this. Mega Man, check out. Roger, check me into the next troll box. You bet. And yeah, just because, well, I kind of screwed this up, here is the Team Proto Man side of what happens when you enter this room. So, yeah. Okay, if I move slightly, it's because I kind of just screwed this up, as I kind of just had a major brain fart. I am very tired. Is kind of, and yeah, like I said, my brain's still recovering, so if I move slightly, it's because of that. But anyway, on to the next control box, because I'm just being very dumb right now. So there's that part of it. I am very much wondering is when my brain is going to come back together, because I don't know if I've explained this before, but just due to all of the treatment that I got, like, my brain is not all together. Like, I normally don't have too much of a problem multitasking. Like, definitely when I'm focused on the one thing, I definitely can do a lot better than when trying to, like, you know, actually, like, multitask on something, like if I'm talking and, you know, like, fighting viruses or whatnot. Or... excuse me, but like, fighting viruses or bosses or whatnot, like, focusing on that one thing is much easier than, like, you know, focusing on what you're going to say and all that. Chargeless one, we're definitely going to put that in the Navi Customizer because I hate the slow charge. But it's much faster than the earlier games, even at its weakest, which is very nice. But I also kind of spoiled myself with playing an emulator of Battle Network 3, and maxing out the charge to the point where it's like almost instant, but hey, that's a story for another day. Also very interesting. I've kind of been, because, you know, if you guys want an interesting story, I've kind of been going nuts with Megaman Battle Network emulators, and I'm not even joking when I say this. Since I have completed Battle Network 2 and got back to, like, starting to record everything, I have played and completed in just my spare time is Battle Network 3, 5, 6, the Japanese version, and got, like, about probably an 8th through the 4th game, honestly. Mainly just because it bores the hell out of me nowadays. The 4th game will always have, like, a special place in my heart because it was, like, the second Battle Network game I had ever played. But, man, is it a slog to get through, and I can't believe I have played that game to completion as many times as I have. Like, it is real not fun. Also realizing I never actually explained what happens when you get caught by the rocks and end up going down the conveyor belt. All that happens is, like, those little, like, side areas that you see with the one-way tread paths. And dog barking. I'm gonna just be right back for when this ends. Okay, well, with the dog not barking anymore, means I can get back to it without being interrupted. Kinda. Still, though, cats are better than dogs. And I will argue that point to my grave. Which, I mean, well, I was about to say, hopefully won't be soon, but it's not going to be. It's a morbid joke, but that's just kind of the jokes I like to make. Actually, I got a lot of things that I consider funny stories, but I don't really know how funny they are, but I get a good laugh out of them, no matter how morbid they are. While I was in the hospital, I had a friend visiting me, and both me and her have, like, the same type of mindset. Well, I'll get to the story in just a second. Because, you know, we have in-game story. Okay, we've activated another control switch. Are you okay, Dex? We're dancing for dear life, but we won't hold out for long. Just a little more, guys. Megaman, check out. Let's get on to the next control box. Okay, well, actually, I'm going to save my story for the next episode, mainly just because, well, we're running pretty late on time. Plus is, at least as far as I've gone in this, and I still haven't gotten to, at least the current me hasn't done the Team Proto-Man side yet, so I gotta add all that together and see how long this goes on, but I'm guessing it's probably gonna be like a solid, like, 25 minutes that this video is probably gonna be going on for, so I'm gonna save my story for next time, and we'll get to the next 2 control boxes and finish off this area, and probably do the next Liberation mission in the next thing. And also, yeah, I kind of just spoiled this, but, well, okay, half spoiled it. Maybe if you have, like, more than 3 brain cells, you probably already know what I am talking about, or if you've seen somebody play this game before. I'm just going to shut up because I don't know where to stop talking with this and just end this off, so, you know, I will see you guys in the next one when, you know, we get to this and finish, and, you know, yeah, just, bye.